You've heard of Letterman's Top 10, right? Well, we here at JJ's Corners have the top 3 moments. Why 3 and not 10, you ask? Because our writers aren't nearly as clever as those on David Letterman. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our top 3. The topic is Reasons to Stay Gay. Number 3. No Maury, are you my baby's daddy? Guess moments. Number 2. You're guaranteed orgasms, especially if you're a lesbian. Number 1. You can file single status on tax returns. Hi, and welcome to another episode of JJ's Corner. I wanted to start out by thanking everybody that commented and rated in last week's episode. I hope you'll continue to show your support by giving me thumbs ups. It helps me to know that you guys enjoy what you're watching. Now, last week I asked the question, if you could go straight, would you? And here's what some of you had to say. I have Roger who wrote, I couldn't do it. I would pass out if I got close to a vagina. I'd probably get hives or something. Penis is my drug, and I refuse to go to rehab. And then Mike wrote, if I could become straight, I wouldn't want to. I feel guys are more sexually appealing, wild in nature, and I can get closer to guys better than girls. Have you ever noticed a guy with blue eyes? Who hasn't, right? I mean, their blue eyes are so mystic. It's like you can peer into their souls. Those guys are beautiful, truly, and I would never want to be injected with something to make you straight. I like being gay, and I like being who I am. And then I have another comment from RGRR Records who wrote, I wouldn't. I am proud of who I am. I would never even think about becoming straight. I fancy the ladies too much. Thank you very much for those comments. Does the biblical stigma and persecution of gays apply to lesbians? Now, the reason I'm asking is because in the Ten Commandments it states that a man shall not lay with another man the way he does with a woman. But it says nothing about a woman laying next to another woman like she does with a man. So does that mean that according to the Bible she wouldn't go to hell for her sins? Because if that's the case, if she ain't going to hell but a guy has to go to hell, that kind of sucks.
Complain. That's all you men ever seem to do. The reason lesbians aren't mentioned in the Bible is because God is a woman, and she loves us.
Now it's time for Tessa's rant.
As if the horoscope wasn't difficult enough. Now they added a 13th sign. This makes some Leos Cancers, and some Cancers Gemini. I guess that's good. Because now JJ is a Gemini. I always thought that suited him better since he suffers from multiple personalities.
No, I don't.
Babe, don't bullshit me.
Besides, the news reported that the 13th sign is a hoax.
So you're telling me you gave me a story that was a complete waste of time? I hate you.
DC comic superhero Aquaman goes gay. Well, not really. Alan Richardson, who played Aquaman on the CW Smallville, will appear on 90210 as out gay character Teddy's love interest in this season.
Are you a drug addict but still hope to be a mom someday? I was referring to our lesbians, gentlemen. Well, if you answered yes, then here's something you should know. If a man uses drugs but cleans up his act, in a few short months, new healthy sperm will be produced that will harbor no traces of damage from his drug-abusing day. Unfortunately, that isn't the case in women. You see, women have a predetermined number of egg cells in their ovaries. Therefore, if you're a hardcore drug user, over time, these egg cells will be damaged and your babies may come out with slight to severe defects, even if you haven't used in years. And this was your health tip of the week.
Make the Yuletide Gay is this week's top gay film. Gunn is totally at ease with his sexuality when it comes to everyday life, but going home to spend the holidays with his well-meaning Midwestern parents who have no idea he's gay is a little different. Of course, his closeted charade seems to be working fine until his mom and dad try to set him up with an old flame, and his current boyfriend shows up unannounced.
I thought this movie was about 2 gay cookies.
Tessa,
What? It's an honest mistake.
Do you think monogamy works in a gay and lesbian relationship? Why or why not? Feel free to share your personal stories, your friends' stories, your ex's stories, family members. Ask yourself or let us know, were you in a long-term relationship? Did your partner cheat on you?
Or perhaps you're the cheating slut.
Maybe you are. In any case, we want to hear from you. So please feel free to email me at the email right here. And we'll talk about it next week. I'll share your stories and your experiences.
Until next time.
Hey, that's my line.
You don't own me.
Like hell.
Butch please. I'm the star. I make this channel. Oh, and by the way, wearing a turtleneck sweater under a leather jacket. Really? Where did you get the fashion tip?